Peace. I hope everybody's good. Trying to cook some food, feed myself, of course. I just wanted to share some stuff real quick. All right. So these are the scenarios that I see playing out. Before your tribulation, which is going to be the persecution of anything spiritual, anything and anyone spiritual. That's going to be your persecution of spiritual beings. It's not just about Christians. You understand? Anybody that is spiritual. Anybody can fall into the religious category. But if you're a spiritual person, like a spiritual individual, they're gonna persecute you. Right? You believe in spirituality overall, which spirituality oversees religion. Religion is just the matrix stuff, right? The buildings, the doctrines and all that. Spiritual is above that, right? So people that are spiritual are going to be persecuted, all right? Regardless of religion. For example, think of the hippie movement, right? When there was about unity and love, all the different races coming together. It wasn't they seen past race. They were more spiritual. Powers that be hated that. Right? They even turned guns on them. You know what I'm saying? You turn weapons on your own countrymen. Truth, facts, reality, non-fiction. Right? And they wanted to break that. They wanted to break that up. Right? Thus, you contaminate the drugs or the stuff that they were using at that time to kind of relax. That's why I don't smoke weed anymore. All right? It's a wrap. It's a wrap for that. So these people are they're ruining everything. They're making your little simplest pleasures you may have in life and turning it into a nightmare. These people are very diabolic and very evil. Very, very evil. All right? These entities. Oh, just think about it, man. What else? So these are a couple of scenarios for this new world order stuff. With this coming, this possible planet, right? What they call wormwood. I gotta look that up too to make sure, because they add stuff to the Bible. Because these people are time travelers too. Keep in mind, they can manipulate time. It's all about time for them. They know that their time is they know their time is ending. Their time of rule, all this bullshit. And I explained to y'all already. These people have been manipulating the planet. They've made themselves the overseers of a planet that doesn't even belong to them. You pay rent to them. You pay mortgage to them. You pay taxes to them. That's why they're rich. That's why they can do all these things that they can do. Because they've manipulated man. Right? I want y'all to really think about that. If there's no people here, let's just say God takes everybody off the planet and leaves them here. There's nobody here to worship them, to idolize them. Do you understand? They are your celebrities. They are your politicians. They are your influencers. All right? They're all full of shit. If y'all really knew what they were, y'all would be scared. They're vampires, leeches, parasites, leeching off of you, sucking energy from you, figuratively and literally. Okay? Oh, man. The New World Order stuff and going with this persecution and tribulation stuff, right? It's going to be, once these events take place on the planet, they will have their timeline. A new timeline, in a sense where they have limited time before the ultimate judgment hits the planet. Right? So that's when your Antichrist will emerge. Right? who's going to be a fallen angel. But then they're going to show you their abilities. They're going to show you what they can do. Right? They're not going to hide it. Or that one individual is not going to hide it. Because it's all of them. It's a bunch of them. Remember, they're all over the planet. They are all over. Them and their children are all over the planet. They are all the rulers of every nation. They're all the rulers of every nation. And if there's a human there, they'll get rid of that human. They'll kill him. You understand? It's either get down or lay down. They will kill them and get rid of them. Take the oath. Listen to what I say. That's why I have problems now, because I realize I'm not going to be listening to no demon. No fallen angel is going to be running my life. And as my Father gets closer and closer, I get more confident in myself and everything that I say. But yeah, they've tried to ruin my life. They wanted me to be depressed, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They follow me everywhere I go. Like I told you, I like to get my hair braided. I can't get my hair braided because they're even in the braid shops. Right? They're in the grocery store. Everywhere I go, they're goddamn there. Everywhere I go, they're there. It had me thinking it was a goddamn the rapture already. And with that being said, with the planet alignment and the devastation happening, it's a strong possibility that is possibly when your rapture could happen. I'm not giving you the timeline because I am not the universal creator. I am not God. But that's a possibility of the timeline of the rapture, to take his children off of the planet. Right? The ones that are going to be left here are going to be the non-believers that's going to become believers. Right? The ones that don't believe in, the ones that just are in religion for money and things of that nature. They're going to turn from their ways and become believers again. Thus they will be persecuted. Right? Because remember, they're working for Lucifer and her fallen angels now, but then they're going to change. They're going to turn on Lucifer and her fallen angels. Thus she's going to flip the switch on them. I want you to keep in mind, Lucifer is a woman. The devil, Satan, the Antichrist, those are male figures. Right? This whole operation is being ran by a woman that hates mankind, hates humans, who is a big-time lesbian. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's the truth. That pepper I cut up is strong. Let me put this in the refrigerator, boy. Woo, let me cool that down. That's why homosexuality is being promoted and bigged up. It's an abomination before the Creator. Once again, I have to confirm that. I have to say it because it's the truth. And she's the biggest promoter of it. That's why you have all this weird stuff going on now. They're trying to introduce kids to this and introduce kids to drag queens read. Why does a drag queen have to read for kids at the school? Why can't the drag queen just perform do your drag for your core audience? Why are you trying to pull kids into it? That's to let you know that this whole thing is sick and there's an agenda. Okay? These things are real. And I don't care anymore because I believe in the universal creator. He's going to protect me. And I will fight for my life with all my might. I want you to really pay attention to what's going on. Now let me continue. Thus you have your AI coming in after these bad things happen. The planet gets hit. A lot of people die. Some people survive. Rapture happens. Some people are going to be new believers. Right? They're going to become spiritual. All right? The fallen angels are not going to like this. They're going to be very, very pissed. They're going to turn on those people. Y'all can believe me if you want to. They already have guillotines stacked up in Georgia to start killing people that don't want to listen, that don't want to get down with the plan. Thus you have your one world religion, one world government, right? This is the ideas that these people want to bring in. Once all these things have happened, once the millions have been taken from the planet, once the planet has been through crazy destruction, and it's going to be like Armageddon, right? Apocalypse. People are going to be fighting to survive. Folks, I'm telling y'all now, man, I think this stuff is very, very real. Get to higher ground. Just as the day of Noah, so shall it be in the end. The water is returning. The covenant has been broken. Right? The water levels are rising all over the planet. They're receding, and then they're going to come back even stronger. Move. If you've experienced flooding in certain areas where you live, and that's unusual, move. You think it's a coincidence that Tesla moved to Texas? You think it's a coincidence that Joe Rogan, who's a piece of shit, moved to Texas? Him and Cat Williams, y'all can kiss my ass. Cat Williams, I know that you're an Anunnaki Nephilim shapeshifter. Same thing with you, Joe Rogan. You're a vampire. The truth will come out, man, whether you like it or not. The people will see y'all for what y'all are. Judgment Day is coming. Y'all time on this planet is ending. And all your buddies, all your world leaders know it. That's why everybody's trying to meet up and talk right now. Because it's a wrap for y'all. People of the world, I'm telling you, get ready to take care of yourselves. All the movies you watch before in the past is gonna come to it's gonna be reality. It's not gonna be a movie. Learn how to do first aid. Learn how to fire weapons. Learn how to carry weapons. Learn how to communicate outside of a cell phone. Learn all these things. It's going to be very, very real. It's not a joke. I was in the military. I'm good. I have a lot of training. A lot of y'all don't. I'm not going to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but it's coming. No man knows the time nor the hour. But it could happen in a year, 5 years, 10 years. It could happen next week. Prepare yourselves and get out of certain places. Get out of certain cities. I'm going to pack my shit up and get out of here soon too. I'm just taking my time. When I move, you move. I'm joking. But for real though, folks. Serious, man. Make peace with God. Make peace with yourself. Repent. I'm not going to preach, but look into your ways of who you were. The fallen angels are not going to repent. Your world leaders, they're not going to repent. Their judgment is already set for the things that they've done and the things that they're doing now. So they're not going to repent. Don't expect no apologies from none of your world leaders. Right? They've already sold their soul. They're finished. They're done. The ones that are human. But the rest of them are Anunnaki, Nephilim, not human, multidimensional beings, demons. These things are real. They use bodies as hosts, vehicles. You understand? Just like your Antichrist is going to be a clone. Listen, folks. Why do you think certain countries have ghost cities? After all this calamity happens, they plan to mass and put y'all all together and put y'all in there to make y'all the real slaves again for real. You're going to be under 24-hour surveillance. Big Brother's going to be watching everything you do. They already have devices that want to monitor how you think. That's why I got rid of my Wi-Fi box, because I realized that's what they were doing. They were literally stealing my thoughts. But pretty soon ain't gonna be no Wi-Fi. Ain't gonna be no GPS. Ain't gonna be no cell phones. The geomagnetic field is gonna be crushed. It's gonna be old school again for everybody. All right, those ghost cities, and i.e. China and some parts of Europe, they plan to put all y'all people in those buildings, the one that are left over, that are left from the rapture, tribulation, craziness that happens, the planetary alignment and all these natural disasters happening. That's where they could plan to put y'all further inland, away from the coast, because the waters are coming in. It's not a joke, people. Hey, man, to the chosen ones, heed my words. It's not a game. You have time to pack, prepare to get out of where you're at. If you looked at the map and seen that you're somewhere near the coast that will no longer be land anymore. Hey, at one time, there's no doubt in my mind, Florida was completely underwater. And when I looked on the that map that John Moore was talking about, it was truth. I know it was the truth. All the sand around here, I knew for a fact a lot of this place was underwater. Those times are returning. People, you have time. Save up your money. Stop buying this bullshit Teslas and all that shit. Get you a Jeep, a truck. Get you something with some real power, right? That can get you out of places. High terrain, all-terrain vehicles, right? To get out of the mess that you're going to probably be in. Learn about first aid, communicating on radios, all of that stuff, folks. For real, man. Learn how to shoot weapons. Learn how to defend yourself. Get a knife, get a sword, an axe, all of that stuff. Learn how to make campfires, all of that stuff. Go back into nature, because that's what a lot of us are probably going to end up being, back in nature. Back around the elements. Learn how to survive, because your governments are going to be gone. No hospitals, no police, no nothing. Unless when everything cleared up, they're going to try and come back and try to regenerate their power with their robots and their clones. These things are real, folks. All this thing is for them is about control and power. They don't care nothing about humanity. That's why the world is in chaos. They've never cared about humanity. They feed on you. They're leeches. They're vampires. Peace.